42.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting...
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 33-yard line. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. The quick slant caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field. And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Wormley in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And that's complete to Sanders. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. So we've reached halftime due to time constraints. We move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now Pickett. Harris has it over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing on second and long. Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To the air on first down with Pickett. That's caught by Sims. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steven Sims Jr., 51 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts eluding the pressure right. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles! Quez Watkins. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Hurts will throw. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game.
And Sims lost it. He lost the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured a lot.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Steven Sims with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On first down, Hurts. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Hurts. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Out to his left. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. We see double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Devin Bush able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts under pressure, and they got to him again. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Pickett, eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Taken from just outside the 30. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached. And my goodness, another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Airing it out deep for Smith. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 63 yards. And the Eagles get a bit closer. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Pickett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost not. Pickett lost it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Alex Highsmith giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So a definite surprise there. They try the fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett, a quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
This is Smith with a grab. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On second down, this is Harris. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Back to throw, Pickett. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett. Quick completion here to Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 32 yards. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, Brown, a nice catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw again. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. And it's caught. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. They'll set up to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. Touchdown! Chris Watkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter. The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away? Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 36 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cameron. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And some room to roam now. He's at the 40. 20. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to? You're the boss. We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders from 8 yards out. And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock. You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off. I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead. Well, let's watch it and find out who's right. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And out now come the Eagles. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive. And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. move. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
62 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Harris running straight ahead. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter.